The man handcuffed his wife to the head of the bed, planning to play a little thrilling game. To prove that he was still young, Tom even took a small pill. But before he could get started, the 60-year-old Tom suddenly suffered a heart attack from the intense excitement and collapsed onto his wife. The most desperate part was that Jessie, trapped beneath him, could barely breathe. She had to support Tom's heavy body with her legs, but no matter how hard she shouted, her husband didn't respond at all. His limp body completely lost control. Jessie kept trying to wake him up, until she saw the blood seeping onto the floor. Tom was already dead. That meant no one could unlock her handcuffs, and she would die here too. She started screaming frantically, hoping someone outside could hear her cries for help. But the couple had chosen this remote area precisely for the thrill. Even if she screamed her lungs out, no one would come. Night soon fell, and Jessie was utterly exhausted. Suddenly, she heard a noise outside the door. It was like grabbing onto a lifeline. She called for help immediately. But to her horror, it wasn't a person, it was a wild dog. The scent of fresh meat made the beast drool uncontrollably. Jessie kicked desperately to drive it away, but the smell was just too tempting. She could only watch helplessly as the dog started eating her husband's body. The disgusting sight made Jessie break down completely. But in the next second, her husband suddenly came back to life. She begged him to unlock the cuffs, but when she blinked, she was still lying in the same place. Two Toms stood before her. She was shocked. Was this a dying hallucination? Tom told her he was already dead, and that she shouldn't waste any more time imagining rescue. From now on, everything depended on herself. Jessie forced herself to stay calm. After pulling herself together, she focused on the handcuffs, trying with all her might to break free. The friction tore at her skin and caused unbearable pain, but her hands were small enough to slip through. Barely surviving, she finally broke free and got out of bed, even snapping the post her husband was tied to. But before she could feel relieved, she turned around only to see herself still handcuffed to the bed.